Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 29th of May, 2021. This is just my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the trades I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So it's a beautiful Saturday here in Da Nang, Vietnam. Let's get into it. First up, welcome everyone to the video. Thanks for watching. If you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button or the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, what I'm going to say, I'm going to change the format slightly with regards to how I do these videos, or how I call my trades in the Facebook group. As you know, if you've been watching me for the last couple of years, I normally get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, local, check the charts, make my trades, call those trades live in the Facebook group. Then I update my charts, my spreadsheets, etc. Take screenshots, then post them in the Facebook group on a second update, and keep all those results on a shared spreadsheet, etc. I'm going to get away from that a little bit. I'm still going to call the setups, but I'm not going to call any trade management, and I'm getting away from the spreadsheet. I'm just going to show, I'll probably add more pairs to my watch list, and I will show more setups, just setups and my thoughts on the setups. I'll take screenshots of them. They might not be exactly at the time the trade was taken. You all know my rules, so it's pretty simple. There's a red or green dot or trend line break. You know what's coming. There's no hiding it. It's just going to lighten the workload a little bit for me. I want to concentrate on something slightly different, which I'll bring up in the Facebook groups and through these videos, etc. I'm just looking at more of using the daily signal still on the high probability and the divergence method, and just going down a lower time frame and using EAs and other ways to trade, just get more bang for the buck sort of thing. So that's all coming in the next week. Things are changing slightly, nothing too drastic, but these weekly videos will continue, and all I'll do is I'll probably just go over the pairs that I had setups on during the week and just discuss how they've gone or what happened and the reasons for them, etc. So let's have a look at the news in the week ahead. This is Forex Factory. This is set up for me in my local time. As I said, I live in Da Nang, Vietnam. It's the one time zone throughout Vietnam. So this is Forex Factory, as I said, economic calendar. Monday, we've got bank holidays. So we've got two holidays in the UK and the US. So we've got spring bank holiday in the UK and Memorial Day in the US. So the markets will be super quiet on Monday, not much happening at all. Tuesday gets busier. We have Australian interest rate news. So there's a big one to watch out, especially if you're trading the Aussie. And OPEC meetings, nothing to worry about there too much. Out of the US on Tuesday, well, we got ISM manufacturing, and Bailey from the Bank of England speaks, which could affect the pound. GDP out of Australia on Wednesday. ISM again on out of the US on Thursday, but come Friday is probably the big one. That's the New Zealand Royal Bank of New Zealand governor speaking there. But then this is the big one, non-farm payrolls in here. Fed Chair Powell speaking an hour and a half before. It's not going to make much of a difference because everyone will be waiting for this. So Canada, we got the employment numbers or unemployment numbers, which way you look at it, and the US non-farm payroll or unemployment numbers there also. These big ones. Aussie's a big one up here, so be careful of that stuff. That's the news ahead next week as we go into June. Monday's the 31st, holidays, so Tuesday, June the 1st. All right, so let's have a look at the charts. Before we go to the charts, we'll just go to this Word document here. If you haven't seen my videos before or you get a bit confused with everything, just pause the video, read this Word document here. It just explains what the different indicators are, what the different colors mean, the couple of acronyms like S1, S2, sequence 1, sequence 2, etc. I appreciate that English is not everyone's first language, or you may not understand my Australian accent. You can slow down the video, pause video anytime, just read my notes on the charts. I put plenty of notes on there, but this explains everything. I will put this up again at the end of the video, but generally I go through most things on my charts anyway. So that's just a Word document. Like I said, I'm currently, all these trades are recorded on a shared results spreadsheet. That's going to be finishing up. So what I've got on there now, I will just see them through, then I'll just slowly phase out the spreadsheet. I could be using that spreadsheet for still a year or so, with the USD Swiss Franc, and there's a couple other pairs that are just driving me nuts that you will see very shortly. So let's get onto the charts if I can find them. All right, this is my watch list on the right. This will be changing very soon. I'm going to add a lot more pairs, including a few exotics, etc., just to give you a better, more of a look at different pairs and that. It's a pretty small watch list for the daily charts. I could probably add a few. There's a few there that I've taken off, like the USD Cad and Euro Swiss, I think. Yeah, I'll add a few exotics, USD Singapore, stuff like that, maybe gold. I might even throw in Bitcoin or something like that, just to have a look at the setups. Right, so if it's my watch list, alphabetical order, highlighted in blue means I've got trades on. It is highlighted in purple, means I just want to discuss something with you guys. Highlighted in this pink color means something's happening possibly on Monday. So we're looking at something happening. No highlight, no trades on. So as I said, I'm just going to work out all these trades, and that'll be it for the spreadsheet. So we go to Aus Swiss. Up here you'll see the name of the pair, the profit to date. That's just on this pair since I've been trading it from the spreadsheet, based on a 20 cent per pip, sort of 0.02 is my base lot for all my trades. Overall, B/E is break even, NA is not applicable because it's a negative number, minus 0.01. That's the overall position size. So back in the day, I was doing a lot of hedging. If you're not into the hedging, don't worry about all these hedging trades. I was doing a lot. This sequence one started all the way back here, back in April 2020. And it's just got a bit crazy and out of hand. Now I'm stuck with it and I'm trying to work my way out of it. So don't worry about that sequences too much. This is currently hedged, break even, not applicable as hedged, so don't worry about that. Well, let's look more to the right on the charts. Sequence 2 is this sell in here. The stop was originally up here. It's took a long time, but eventually closed half. You can read the notes on the charts here. What I've done, I keep what do you call it? I'm lost for words here, but any action I take, I write it down and keep a track of what I'm doing. So this was a sell. So yeah, this sequence 2 was a sell in here, and this like along this line here. So it took a while for it to come down. Eventually closed half, and my stop is now down here for that sequence 2. Sequence 3 was this buy here, which is based on hidden bullish divergence, the green lines. You can read the notes there. It's a bit, I know it's a bit hard to see. No, it's about as good as it gets. You can see I don't use a stop. I will hedge with the hidden bullish divergence, and I've had a hedge sell, then a second buy, and a second hedge sell. So I'm currently hedged at the moment. This grey vertical line means I'm looking for potential buy. The MACD platinum, which is indicated down here. Remember, if it's below the 0 level, which is this grey dotted line, I'm looking to buy. If it's above the 0 level, I'm looking to sell. So we're below the 0 level. So the sequence 3 started here. So we had the buy, hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell. Now we've got this green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. Put this grey line in, just gives me a bit of a heads up. I start drawing my trend lines in for potential. That's regular bullish divergence, lower lows on price, higher lows on the MACD platinum, which is an oscillator. So I'm looking for a buy to release this hedge and hopefully go up that way. Then if I get another buy signal, I'll take another buy trade on this sequence 1, and hopefully try and clear some of that. So it's a bit of a process, but that's what I'm doing. Oz Japanese yen, let's have a look at that. Currently in a buy here. This was just this week. You can read the notes there with the trends up, because you got the 50 EMA, 100 EMA, 240 LMA. You can see they're slowly heading up. My big concern was prices at this big resistance level across here. You can see it's in there when I took the trade. It was a concern, hence I put a stop in place. And as you see, it's going against me already. That's the Oz Japanese yen, Aussie yen. Aussie New Zealand. We're in a sequence here based on hidden bullish divergence. So sequence 1, hidden bullish divergence here. Went up, MACD platinum went close to zero level, got the sell signal, hedge sell, then got a second buy in here, which wasn't really good. It was above the zero level. So I took the second buy, didn't go any higher, dropped down. We had the New Zealand interest rate news. Lucky I took the hedge sell because it just dropped that next day. So we're down below the zero level again with the MACD platinum. So I'm waiting for a buy signal to try and break this hedge and go up to the top side. That's Aussie, New Zealand. So now, Aussie USD. Now, it's highlighted in purple. Now, what happened here was, and I had to look back at my screenshots I took. For some reason, the QMP filter dots, these green and red dots, which are made up of the MACD Platinum and the QQE Advanced, which is not shown on the chart. Now, I'll bring it up and I'll put it on the chart. Indicators, QQE Advanced 2. Here we go. We'll just use this one. Now, in here, there's blue. There was actually, I took a buy trade here. It was a hedge buy, as you can read my notes on sequence 2. It's a bit hard to read at the moment, but once I get rid of the QQE, took the buy there, and there was a green dot there, but it's disappeared. I don't know why. Then I took the hedge sell, second sell, sorry. That was a hedge buy. Second sell on here. There was a red dot there, but it's no longer gone there either. I don't know why. It must be a data thing, and it's changed the indicators, or something's happened with. I use FXCM. I just don't get it. You can see the QQE was very close. Yeah, I'm not sure it's the first time I've ever seen it. It's not a major problem because at the moment I'm in this sequence 2. Sequence 1's an old sequence. This old sequence here, you can read it. It's an old hedge sequence, same as the Aussie Swiss. But this sequence 2 over here, my break even for that's this yellow line here. So we're getting close to it. And what I'll do, once it gets through that break even, I'll just close out all those trades and be done with. This is the overall break even down here for the all sequences. These green lines are big numbers with the Aussie 80, 75 and 70. They're big numbers on the Aussie. So price tends to, if you look back in history on historical charts, I know this is all very messy. I'm trying to get away from that. That's what I want to do. But yeah, the reason that's highlighted in purple is because of these missing dots. I don't know what happened. It's just some sort of data thing with it, because all indicators are based on data, on price data, the maths formula behind it. So yeah, no idea. Just change that. All right, Cad Swiss. Cad Swiss, I took a sell here. You can read the notes. High risk traders trading into the MAs. So it's we had this. I took the sell. Took the sell in here. At that time, it's a bit tricky to see, but there is hidden bearish divergence there. So I haven't got a stop at the moment, and I'm probably going to pay the price here. It went against me, and it hit this previous high here, and it's dropped down, and it's came down. MACD's gone through the zero level. I probably should have taken some action in here somewhere. Either got out the trade or tightened it right up. Prices at the MAs, I sort of missed it there, and it's popped up on Friday. Now I'm probably stuck with something. Potentially looking for a buy setup in here, possibly. But at the moment, in a sell, not going anywhere fast. Yeah, it's not going well, but now we've got this double top or a resistance level up here, so we'll just see how that goes. I just drew this trend line across here. I'll probably get rid of that. I'll just dabble with them every now and then. Right, CAD yen highlighted in pink. Must be a reason for it. Let's have a look. Yeah, on Monday there's a new buy signal. It's not a valid buy signal according to my rules. The MACD Platinum's at the zero level, and price hasn't come anywhere down near the MAs. Ideally, I'd like to see price go up, come down, say bounce off to 50, MACD Platinum come through the zero level, then take the buy. In the meantime, I'm in this buy here, sequence 1. You can read about it over here on the left. Buy, and it's been closed. It stops there for that. That's a stop, the red dotted line. I've taken a sell in here. It hasn't gone in my favour at all. It was a high risk trade. You can read it there. High risk trade is trading into against the trend. Look at the trend. So it's a high risk trade. We know that. Regular bearish divergence. You can see that there when I took the trade. Concern is price on a big number. So it was at 90 cents when I took the trade. Big number. Yeah, and a partial hedge with a sequence 1 buy. My overall break evens up here right up here at 93,540. it's negative. As long as price remains below that, I can close both trades in profit. So I'm well below that at the moment. Now, this buy signal, the smart thing to do on Monday, which I'm looking at, is just close the sell and take my loss. I've still got this buy on, so if it keeps on popping up higher, great. I could close both trades right on Monday and make a profit, but I want to see if I get more out of this buy. So Monday, buy signal, it may stop me out on the spread on the open on Monday, who knows, but if it opens down lower, that'd be great. I'll just close the sell anyway, take a smaller loss. But if it opens where it closed on Monday and there's no dramas, I'll just close it before it gets to the stop based on this buy signal, which is not really a valid buy, but I've already got a buy in place. That's Monday. That's a Cad yen. Euro Aussie, let's have a look. This is like the Aussie USD, lots of trades on, an old sequence 1 from way back here. Let's have a look at sequence 2, which is the most recent. It's a sell. You can read the notes on the left here. Sell, then a hedge buy. Second sell here, the MACD platinum still above the zero level. Then we have a hedge buy, and the MACD went down below the zero level, popped right back up again. But we're hedged here. It's broken through this sort of, I can probably get rid of that level. It's no longer sort of valid. It's broke through that level. Now we've got a grey vertical line here. It's the reason being there's a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, so looking for a sell there. Made some good profit on this pair, but it's just giving me a bit of grief at the moment with all these old trades on. Euro CAD. All right, 2 trades on here, which is good. We got a sell here. You can read the notes again, and they've moved the stop downs, and we're locking in profit there. We had a buy here, and it was a higher risk buy into the against the trend, with regular bullish divergence there, as you can see by the green trend lines. And for some reason my blue lines disappeared. What is going on here? Give me 2 seconds. Where am I? Just go. I don't know what happened to that blue line. I must have inadvertently deleted it. So there's a buy there. So there's a buy here, recent buy. Down, up, now it's down again, stop and place there. Overall break evens down here, so as long as price remains above this yellow line, it's positive, it's all good. So it's a Euro CAD going nowhere fast. You know, a bit now the MACD's through the zero level. If I got a sell signal, price has gone back close enough to the MAs, I'd take another sell and probably close out the buy for a loss and run both the sells down. Euro pound. Right, Euro pound highlighted in pink. There's a reason for that. I'm in a buy here, and it was based on I'm going to see these sequences through. So this was based on as a high risk trade, hidden bullish divergence. So here we had the low here, and into here was the trade. So there's a higher low on price, and here on the MACD platinum we've got a lower low here. So it's hidden bullish divergence, hence no stop. And on Monday we've got this sell signal. Now there's something I probably should point out. With TradingView on the Friday close, it'll show what's coming up on the Monday. You'll see the red QMP dot, filtered dot, or a MACD platinum dot only on TradingView. MT4, MT5 doesn't do that. I like that. I do like this about TradingView, because I know exactly what's happening on Monday, unless the market's open, gap way open or something like that. But generally I have a pretty good idea. So on Monday I'll be taking a hedge sell on this. MACD platinum still below the zero level, started off with hidden bullish divergence, so I'll see the sequence out and we'll see how we go. So that's the Euro pound, Monday taking a hedge sell. Euro yen, we're in a buy here, going up nicely, just slowly going up. In the meantime, just keep on adjusting these trend lines. It's going all right, so nothing to worry about there. I did take a sell in here on the 5th of May. You can see, and I took a loss. It just went against me, but this buy is going to offset most of that loss there, which is all good. Euro New Zealand, I took a sell here recently. It's been a very tight range, this pair. Have a look at this action here, you know, just going nowhere. It's a pair I don't mind trading, but yeah, we sort of got to this resistance level here, and technically it's a regular bearish divergence too, slightly higher highs and slightly higher highs in price, more of a double top or triple top or resistance level. But the MACD Platinum didn't replicate price, didn't make the same highs. So I took the sell going against me, having trouble breaking this low down here to the support level. Euro USD, another pair that's sort of making it tough to trade. You know, look at this action here, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull, bull, bear. You know, that's just tough going on the daily charts. You know, it'd be a lot of action if you're on the 1 hour chart, it'd be good, but you know, let's have a look at the 1 hour chart or even a 2 hour chart. We'll go to a 2 hour chart. You know, there's plenty of movement there. That's a 2 hour chart. So some nice trades there if you're trading this time frame. Look, the trend's up, nice uptrend, take the buys there. That's not a valid signal. That's a valid signal there, it's good. There's another better signal, good. You could probably have a dig at that, but that's on a Friday. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll go back to the daily time frame in the euro. So we're in a sell here, hedge buy, and waiting on a second sell, which is happening no time soon. So I've drawn this trend line across the lows here just to see if I can get a bit of a break. It's popped down on Friday, but popped back up again. Got a grey vertical line. There's a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the zero level. Again, it's initially based on hidden bearish divergence, which is this one here. So you can see higher highs on the MACD Platinum, lower highs on price. Now price has continued up, MACD Platinum's continued down, so we've gone from hidden bearish to potentially regular bearish divergence. Potentially, hasn't been confirmed yet. And we'll look for a sell to clear this hedge and come back down again. Pound Aussie in a buy trade here, going nice. Got in here based on the hidden bullish divergence. In the meantime, price is heading up. MACD Platinum struggling to keep up with price. So start drawing the trend lines in, looking for potential regular bearish divergence. Closed half, locked in profit, tighten the stop right up. So going okay on there. Pound Swiss. So pound Swiss. Now I'll probably mess this up, but we'll see how we go. So we've got a buy in here, and it's initially based on the hidden bullish divergence, which you can see here. So it's a sequence one. Took a hedge sell, took a second buy, popped up nicely. Just got here. It was at my break even or close to it. I thought I'd keep on going up. I didn't close out sequence one. I probably should have had a couple of opportunities in here. Price just didn't pop up through this level here at all. Now I'll just extend this a bit because it looks like it's going to be relevant. In the meantime, so it would come here. We got the sell signal. It was based on hidden bearish divergence. This is sequence two, so I hedged sequence one, so it's hedged at the moment. I took the sequence two sell. Now price is going up the opposite way. So yeah, Murphy's Law. Overall break-evens down here, so we're not going to worry about too much. Sequence one's hedged, and sequence two is a sell, which is going against me. And if there is a buy signal, I'll hedge that, then release the hedge on sequence one. It's a bit messy, but that's the way it is. They're both trades, sequence one and sequence two, are based on hidden divergence. So we'll just see how we go. It's a pair I don't mind trading. I don't mind the GP, the pound Swiss. Pound, what do we got here? Pound yen. The last signal was a sell in here. I declined to take it. It was just there was no divergence, supporting divergence against the trend, too high risk. And on Monday, we got a buy signal, which is not a valid buy signal in my books. So the price is heading up still, and I'm just out of the trades there at the moment. Pound New Zealand. This is one that has been giving me a bit of grief. All right, pound New Zealand, I'm in old sequences, sequence one, sequence two. I'm in a new sequence three. So I've made plenty of profit on this pair, 9,976, which is good. Look, my last trade I closed out for losses, which are these buys in here, and in hindsight, that's good. Yeah, I got in the sells here, and straight away it's gone against me. The New Zealand interest rate news was a few days ago, pushed the price down, and it's bounced back. So let's have a look. Sequence three was this sell here. High risk traders, I took this trade in here. Already, it's hard to see the MAs are in there. There's that many trades here, but there's hidden bearish divergence there. You can see lower highs on price and high highs on the MACD Platinum. So if I get a buy signal here, I'll hedge sequence 3, and I'll also hedge these 2 old sequences and try and just work my way out of this to eventually get to a position where I'm making enough profit to clear these trades out. It's a bit messy, but I don't mind trading this pair, and as I said, there's some good profit there. Pound USD, what are we in here? We're in a few trades. Old sequence 1 back here, which was initially based on hidden bearish divergence, and I've really never really got an opportunity to get out of it, or I missed an opportunity, now I'm stuck in it. It's not terrible. I've made some good profit, 9,300 on this pair. Sequence 2 is a sell in here. So there's all sequence 1 here. You can read all that. At the moment I'm minus 0.26 to the sell side, which is not going anywhere fast. But my last trade signal was this sell. Sequence 2, let's have a look at this. This was this trade in here. Nice resistance level, previous high. Took the sell. Price went against me straight away, as old Murphy's Law would have it. And we're starting to try and come down again. High risk trade, trading into the MAs, big resistance level, double top, etc. So it's not. Stops up here for that. See how it goes. New Zealand CAD, no trades at the moment. There was a buy signal in here. I declined to take it. Price is already at the MAs, and MACD was close to the 0 level. And in hindsight, it's a good move. Now looking for a sell. The MAs are starting to spread to the downside. Prices come back, now going down. Once the MACD Platinum sort of rolls over like that, then that'd be good for a sell. So pair I don't mind trading. That was not a good setup for my liking. New Zealand yen, another pair. I'm in one trade, a buy. Now I took this buy signal here on Wednesday. Yeah. It was a basic hidden bullish divergence. You can see here it's a little bit tricky, but there's your low there, and there's your matching low. Remember, lows are generally a green dot, so there's your green dot low there. So lower lows on MACD Platinum, higher lows on price. Price has come back into the MAs, which is good. But my concern was this level here. I'd already drawn this trend line in here. And if you noticed my screenshot at the time, I did make a note, my concern, and so it was that level there, and there was already bearish divergence forming, which sort of gives you a warning that potential reversals coming. These are big numbers also. That's the 80% level. Now look, price has gone up nicely. I thought, yeah, I picked it, and hit that 80% level, just come straight back down on Friday. So we're at my entry point approximately. MACD Platinum's at the 0 level. Look, if I can get out at break even, that's probably the smart thing to do. I don't think this is going to push up too much higher. Anyway, who knows? New Zealand USD, let's have a look. This is like the Aussie in a couple of old sequences from way back. The Aussie USD and the New Zealand USD tend to move the same, very similar chart patterns. What are we at? So sequence 2 is back here, which is we've got an old sequence 1, which is way back here. Don't worry about it too much. Sequence 2 started here, was a based on hidden divergence there. As you can see, my notes in here probably somewhere, yep. And it's getting a bit messy, gone against me. I haven't really been a chance to get out. And at the moment, that's sequence 2's hedge, sequence 3's hedge, and sequence 1's hedge. The last trade signal was this buy where I hedged everything. I did make a note. I wasn't going to take a sequence 4 buy trade, a new buy trade. I didn't like where the MACD Platinum was, and I just don't like the structure of this. I'm thinking this is more chance of coming down than it has going up, and I'm probably so far been proved right. It's on Friday, we've got this buy signal. I don't mind if hedge trades go against me. That's ideal. What I want to see now is this MACD Platinum go at least up over the 0 level. Then if we get a sell signal and this is above the 0 level, then I'll release all these hedges and try and make some money on the downside. I've made 2,900 profit on this pair, so going all right. It's not a pair it stresses me too much, but it is USD based, so like a lot of USD pairs, it can move pretty erratic at times. I'll do the USD Japanese yen first. This is a pair I'm sort of stuck in. It's been giving me a bit of grief. Every now and then you get these good little moves. Then you get stuck in this sort of rubbish. But anyway, we took a buy based on hidden bullish divergence. So there's a buy. hedge sell, second buy, second hedge sell. Now we're on a third buy on Friday, and it popped up towards my overall break even, but then Friday just dropped down again. It's not the end of the world, but it's not going in the right direction either. So we're trying to get up a bit higher and towards this break even level. It's all getting a bit tighter in the MACD platinum on the 0 level, but yeah, it's no problem. The pair, it's a slow grinder. I don't mind trading it, but we're just having a bit of trouble. Now, USD Swiss Franc, this is one pair that'll probably keep me trading forever. It's been giving me plenty of grief. I'm stuck in 3 big sequences, and where is my... All right, again, TradingView's lost my notes down here. Don't know why that does it. There's a sequence 4. And my apologies, I might just pause the video and have a look, make sure I know what I'm talking about here. All right, I just paused the video and found my screenshot and just added the notes there, what's supposed to be there. For some reason, I keep on losing a lot of data in this bottom window, so I'm going to try and keep most of it up in the price chart. But this is sequence 4. So I'm in these old 3 sequences, and the good thing is making plenty of profit on this pair, 13,000 plus, but I'm in these old trades and I just can't seem to get out. So let's have a look at sequence 4. Now, it was a buy here, and you can read the notes there. It was based on hidden bullish divergence followed by regular divergence. So we had the divergence there, initial hidden, followed by regular. Price kept on going down, MACD going up. Took the buy, took the hedge sell, took a second buy. There's my break-even level up there. Now, prices continue down, continue down, continue down. MACD's continued up, continued up, continued up. The buy signal's still valid. I've drawn this trend line across the highs here. On Monday, it looks like this trend line's going to be broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to add. I'm not going to add to these sequences. I may add to one of them, not all 3. I may add just to one, but I'm definitely going to add to sequence 4. Take another buy in here to try and get this break even down closer and push up higher, get some more profit. You know, look, price is heading down, MACD's heading up. There's a warning green dot, another green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level, trend line break. Depending on where it opens on Monday, looking to add to sequence 4 and possibly sequence 3 or one of these 3 sequences. That's Monday. So that's all the pairs in a nutshell. Let's go back to that Word document if I can find it. Where is it? So you can read it. If you missed or a bit confused or wonder what all the different colours and lines were, you can read that, have a look at that. This video is probably a little bit stop-start. I did pause it a couple of times. There was messages coming through. My phone was going off. But yeah, as I said, next week my format's going to change a bit in the Facebook group. I'm still going to post setups and that. I just want to try and get down to one update a day on the Telegram and the Facebook group. So thanks for watching, guys. And to all those that have joined the groups, thank you for joining. And we'll see you next week sometime. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe wherever you may be. Cheers.